Hi, this is Jessica Schultz back to talk about our 2025 Event Horse Futurity entry, Tikvah, who's doing the 4-year-old division this year, and kind of talking about what we've been up to these last few months, how our training is progressing, some shows she's been to, and such. The first clips I have here are from her first horse show she attended, which was the Vista Event Horse Qualifier back in May. And I honestly came into this feeling quite underprepared. A couple weeks before, she had really kind of gone through just a young, immature kind of baby phase, was starting to kind of miss her, both transitions in the canter, each direction, and just kind of struggling all around with the balance points and such. So it's hard to try to find a qualifier in the area, and I didn't want to kind of miss the opportunity, so I treated it kind of as an experience just to get her out and see how she would do in the whole environment, and was fabulous. She ended up leading after the dressage with the high score, and going into the jumping, kind of same thing. I had been lunging her over fences the week before, same thing. I just felt like she was kind of going through a growth phase and wasn't sure what to do with her feet, trying to work on some footwork and make sure she still had the confidence just to go around within her own balance point. And I was really impressed with how she jumped through the stadium. She kept a nice, consistent rhythm, was very easy to adjust, and really felt very confident while within herself. The fences were a little bit bigger than I had been jumping at home. She didn't get rattled or lose her confidence, and went out cross country and was green, but still tried to put in the effort, was still bold enough, and ended up impressing the judges enough that she not only came home with the win, but also a qualifying score and secured a spot for Maryland for the championships. I came off of this really excited, and I just felt like it kind of showed her class and future ability. I was so impressed with, as a 4-year-old, just the overall demeanor she had throughout the entire thing. Following the Vista, we actually went to the July Eventing Academy. These are some clips from the Vista, which was following that. But back in July, she did the starter division, and again, new venue, had never been there before. Same thing, just exhibited a ton of class, was really quiet, took it all in, and was second after the dressage with a 29.3, but jumped around clean and ended up coming home with the win there. Here at the Vista, this was her first crack at beginner novice. She did the CT here in August, and these clips kind of show, over a few months' time, how she's developed from back in May at the qualifier. She's gained a lot more strength. Her gaits are gaining a lot more suspension. She's getting stronger behind, able to push and just maintain her rhythm and impulsion. That she's got a lot more swing through her shoulder. The canter's improving. She's getting a little bit more lift and just an overall cadence that's more consistent. She actually was quite impressive in this test and scored a 19.7. The judge was really very complimentary. She had a 9 in a couple spots. Her halt here towards the end just came through and really kept herself straight. She was right on my aids and was just really overall impressive throughout this whole test. Again, I've just been kind of wowed by this filly. She brought home the win here on her dressage score. Since then at home, I've really kind of been working on the rhythm, adjustability. With a lot of the babies, I really try to kind of hunterize and make sure they are carrying themselves, managing themselves, are responsible for their own balance points, and can be a little bit more adjustable on their own accord, doing some footwork. And she's been super. I think the shape over fences is improving. She's kind of growing up and coming into herself a bit more. We did the schooling jumper show at Stableview at beginner novice, and same thing, kind of went out and stayed in a good rhythm, had a nice bascule over the fences. She's starting to get her changes both directions with her strength improving, jumped around clean, and I've just been excited. I think she's a really classy filly. I think, honestly, she could kind of cross-train and do the 100 jumpers. She's bred for the dressage with her Danish Warm Blood Stallion Tempest WT. I think she's just the type of filly that kind of has it all. Her whole demeanor's very positive. She's confident. She's classy. And, yeah, I'm just excited about her future at this point. We're looking forward to developing her and just kind of progressing from here.